and everything, just how much family matters on the court.
That's very true.
What about you? What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
I thought the exact same things. They're very small, but that might come as a disadvantage at some times. Though they're very familiar with each other and they have this built-up chemistry. If they lose just one person, that might change up their whole dynamic.
True.
They may lose their rhythm in this tournament. So let's keep our fingers crossed that that doesn't happen. They don't get any injuries and they can keep going strong as they are.
I think they deserve the best, both of these teams do. But what do you think? Are they going to be tired? They just had a game ago, a really intense game against Budapest. Do you think they're going to pull through? Or are they going to be tired, especially the big guys?
Well, yeah, AIS Vilnius here had a surprising, loss, but by a considerable amount to AIS Bucharest, the Vampires, and I interviewed some of the players that you'll be seeing that interview. One of their players here in the tracksuit, the full jumper and sweatpants, is not playing today.
Yes.
He has a calf injury, a pulled calf. One of the top players, the starting lineup.
Did that happen yesterday or before CISA?
Happened yesterday against the Cossacks, and it seems that that has been a bit of a factor in their misfortune today. But aside from that, they do have their number 21 and 31 who get all the points just last time against the Vampires. 21, who is on the Lithuanian national team, got, at least 30 points through 3 points layups and 2 points floaters and beautiful shots.
So then, what does Lithuania need to do in order to secure their place and win this game?
That's a good question, Victoria. So, basically, number 21 seems to be leading the team. He is the point guard, but he seems to be asking for passes too much or playing a bit selfish ball. And so if he can find a way to get the other players around him to work with him, maybe provide screens or be more open for passes, they just need to take more shots, because the more you take, the more you'll make.
True.
Because, the Warriors, as we know, are not much of a high-scoring team necessarily. They're just going for the win.
Yes,
and so,
yes.
if you could put the pressure on their small team and, get them all exhausted, they won't have any subs. So if you use their disadvantages, you might come through.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Especially, what are your predictions for this game? Like first quarter, like by halftime, who's going to be leading? Is it going to be a big margin or no?
Well, I'm not exactly a professional analyst, but let me tell you this. I think Iron Wolves and these Warriors will both break 10 fairly soon. I think there will be a strong start between these teams, rivals in blue and red, though they've never met on the court before in any tournaments, as Vilnius is new to this the red division. I do believe that they'll build a quick rivalry, because they're both sort of, aggressive and very confident teams, so they're both trying to show the other one not to mess with them. And as you can see right now, they're nearly mirroring each other, just shooting hoops before the game.
Yeah, they are actually
trying to intimidate them, perchance. And so we just have 9 minutes 20 seconds before the game. So Victoria, we might as well sit down at this point. And let's see.
So what do you think is the biggest competitor? Who is the biggest competitor? What team?
I think it's the Vampires. I know that they're tailing behind in second, but I think that's just because they've already gone against, the other giants in the tournament, and that's why their point difference is sort of low.
So what do you think will happen when Warsaw goes against Bucharest?
Well, when Warsaw goes against Bucharest, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is happening tomorrow. It's the first game tomorrow. Then, I think Bucharest will actually win it. Because the thing about Warsaw is it just really feels like they're getting lucky. I don't know about you, Victoria, but Like in all these Warsaw games, you know, the score sheet's back there, but the point difference is not like really that great. You know, in terms of, you know, they don't score that many points, even if the point difference is big. So they have a really good defense, but in some cases, like fast breaks, you just can't go up against people like Andre Orion on the Romanian team, and he'll just take that. He's my boy, and he'll take that fast break any day of the week. And you know, enough of those can happen in a 32-minute game that I think Romania will get a title there.
It makes sense. But then again, Bucharest is playing their next game, right? After this with KIS, our very own varsity boys.
Yes, KIS Bucharest. That's a game I'm really excited to watch, and I hope you guys are too.
Especially when we're gonna see like how this is gonna go. Because if you've noticed, something that the Bucharest team has that is very good is their ability to do fast breaks, but they don't finish it. If you've seen, they miss a lot of easy shots, and they get the harder ones. But they're always able to, no matter what, prevail somehow. But I think that's something that you can say about that team as well.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. Yeah, I think Warsaw's been here quite often on tournaments and fighting Cossacks especially, so they're a bit more familiar with the court, I'd say, which may be a factor in why they seem to be, you know, following through all the time. What do you think? Should we get an interview with...
yeah, sure, let's go.
I'll go get Dimash Fed.
Why? Okay.
He's the top scorer. Guess who, ladies and gentlemen? This is Roman Narula, who was the point guard in the game that you just watched in the 9th match, Cossacks versus JV team. So Roman, I'll hand the mic to you so you and Victoria can have a good interview.
Thank you, Maxwell.
So tell us, how did you feel having so many minutes on the court? Basically had everything at hand.
It felt nice. As you know, I missed the entire season due to an injury, so it felt good to be back with the guys on court.
And how did you feel playing against your best friends?
My best friends?
You were playing against them.
Oh, it was fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was cool. Like, we always congratulated each other when they made shots and stuff. So it was cool to see all of them improve from the start of the season till the end. So it was fun. It was fun, yeah.
So do you think your JV team has improved a lot?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Next year's varsity will have lots of good guys from JV. Very, very, very big potential, so I'm glad to see they fulfilled it.
So do you think even though JV is known to be the lesser team than the varsity team, is it still okay for them to compete against other varsity teams? Like, what does this give them?
Don't let the name JV fool you. These guys have a lot of heart, and in a game of basketball, having that much heart and passion can change the outcome of a game. So don't sleep on the JV team.
Okay. So what do you think is the best thing that they can learn from playing against such good opponents? Do you think it won't tear them down, but rather...
Oh, no. I think it's a very good learning experience. Compared to what we saw in the beginning of the season, these guys are moving the ball, cutting off the ball. They're making three-pointers. Yeah, I was surprised myself, yeah?
Yeah.
So they've gotten a lot of experience from playing against varsity teams, and next year these guys will be even stronger. So the Cossack legacy continues.
What did you learn from playing against such a team? Like, what was your what did you think after? Did you learn how to play better? I don't know. What did you like about it?
Well, these guys really taught me what it means to play with passion and intensity, and I'm sure I can take three-pointer lessons from a few of the guys, so.
That's true. Okay, Max. You keep going.
I don't know what to say.
All right, Victoria's taking a little break, so Roman. You know, it was really great to see you on the court, especially since I know you're recovering from, or you have recovered from an injury.
Yeah.
And it's great to know that Coach Semnyuk trusted you enough to bring you into the varsity team rather than putting you on JV.
Oh yeah, it felt real nice because As you know, I missed the entire season, so I basically wasn't even on the practices. Like, I didn't even know all the plays by the time I got here, and it felt nice to have coach trust me. And even playing restricted minutes and even like being on the bench with these guys, it means a lot to me. So I shout out to the coach. Shout out Coach Semyuk.
Could you tell me more about a specific play that you only brought out last game called Gun?
We decided to honor one of our dear basketball friends. His name was Gon Lee. He was Korean. Sadly, he moved away, but this play was dedicated to him. We decided to take a three-pointer from his favorite three-pointer spot right on top of the three-point line. So, yeah, it was a bit of a farewell gift for him. Let's put it that way.
And how did that work? Well, I saw it once.
Oh, it was basically, it involved Paul running from the corner through the middle, and we have two guys setting screens, kind of like elevator doors. So once he runs through, they shut off the lane so the defender can't reach him, and he's supposed to have an open shot. So
I see. Well, you know, it was fun to watch, and it was fun to watch some of the non-starters play there. So, as you may or may not know, currently the varsity boys are in third in the standings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's true. Because, well, the game that you just got by point difference, and also Vilnius lost to Bucharest. So you're making the top three now, which is, I hope that's good news. And, you know, yeah, I hope to see you play more soon.
I hope so too, Maxwell.
And, yeah, which team will you be supporting in this match?
Oh, it's tough to tell. Both are very good opponents. We faced both of them. Honestly, let the best team win. That's what I say. Good luck to both of the teams. They've played incredible basketball, and it's been an honor to play against them. So, good luck to both teams, and let the best team win.
All right. I'll let you get ready for your game against Bucharest, which we'll be watching and
Thank you very much, Maxwell.
Thank you, Roman, for joining us in the Moody booth here. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that interview, one-of-a-kind interview in the Moody booth with Roman Narula.
It was a very fun time, always in the Moody booth.
Yes. Okay, and here we have the two teams taking off their practice jerseys, you know, getting ready. As we can see with Vilnius, we got their big man, number 50, Jacob, one of my guests. Number 31. Oh, yeah, he's the postcard. Though he's not put on for very many minutes at a time, around 3 or so.
Do you think they're saving him, or is it just he's not as good as the rest?
Well, you know, he hasn't got, like, the energy to go from one side of the field to another very quickly, so sometimes then the team reduces to a four-player team. But here he is at the start to grab the first ball. You know, he's there in the middle, and he'll be...
So, do you believe that the beginning of the game sets the tone for the rest of it?
I'm sure.
Who gets the ball right now, it's going to be who's going to win it. Oh.
You know, that's a common misconception. First blood, I see why people think that, because, you know, first blood sets the tone, and so if you can get a first step in the game, it certainly is an advantage, but, you know, you have 25 and 50, and 50 easily takes it.
True.
But, you know, it won't make much of a difference against an undefeated team as the Warriors. We'll just have to see. Here we had a screen by number 50, and they're out on the corner side.
Drives in, shoots it, and nope.
That's a short one. First shot is not made. Number 13 goes for the response and gets finished off by number 25. So there's the first 2 points of the game, and it's 2-0 for the Warriors. Sorry.
For the Warriors, yeah.
And of course, that puts, you know, the favorite above the underdog. No surprise there. But the Warriors respond with a beautiful three-point, putting them in the lead, 3-2.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So here we have number 25
in the post.
Big man, guarded by number 50.
Oh, and 31 gets the steal, and he goes on one-on-one and gets the shot, and also it's an and one.
Very nice plays by Nikita. This number 31 gets the spank from his teammate there. He's known as Nick Nikita, he's, you know, the point guard at times. But the guy on the right there, Hubertus, I had an interview with him, and we live streamed it. He's actually the...
Ooh, beautiful shot from him.
He's actually the star player, 21. But 21 and 31 have a very good dynamic, as you'll see. They're standing close, guarding the best players from Warsaw. Oh, 32 got a pick on 31, giving Warsaw time to make a shot, but it did not go in. Hubertus now on the ball with some good ball handling. He makes a floater shot, and it hits the rim.
Yeah.
A lot of missed shots so far. But like I predicted, it is a fast start. Just 1.5 minutes in and eight points scored already.
Yes.
Warsaw with the 3-point shot.
And it doesn't go in, but it's rebounded by Warsaw. However, 14 takes it out before he can do anything with it.
Ball nearly taken away there by number 10. And Nick on the ball here. Goes left, handing off to number 32. A bit of competition for the ball here. No screens, but he manages to thread his way through.
He cannot pick it up because it's back and forth.
All right, and now it's a turnover for the Warriors. Number 10 to 13. Back to 10, and he's got 2 men on him, leaving an opening. 25 tried to make the extra pass, but 32 stole the ball, making the fast break. He drives up to 21 under the net.
Beautiful shot from the Iron Warriors.
That puts the score at 8-2 for the underdogs in this game, which is very interesting. Warsaw, you can definitely feel the pressure building up. They go for the 3, but it hits the rim.
The 3 misses.
And Nick steals the ball again.
Down 21 goes one-on-one, and he gets it.
Hubertus with the bit of a show-off, flashy move there, like a near dunk, All right, 32, trying to get some points here.
Ooh, and
50
he misses.
steals the rebound.
Ooh.
Wow,
31
great
goes
ball handling.
Really smooth skills. Passes to 32. He takes an open 3-pointer, and he misses.
It's really his signature move, number 31. Behind the back.
Behind the back.
But, you know, it may be repeated often, but people just don't learn, and it fools them every time. It works, so. All right, here's a 3-point shot. Oh, it rattles, but doesn't go in. 13 with the finish, and it doesn't work.
So why do you think the Warriors are slowly but surely staying behind?
Well, you know, Victoria, I'm not sure, but I'll tell you one thing. Like, in the first quarter, things are much different. In the next 3, they seem to follow a pattern. The first one is just where the teams get to know each other. It's like a first date, you know. First dates are always awkward. And number 13 there just made a swoosh and bringing it to 10-3. They're just trying to get to know each other here, trying to see their other team's advantages. But once they get to know each other, once they're familiar, they'll find their own rhythms. They'll know each other's disadvantages.
Yeah, that's actually something that we can see from the Warriors again and again. In the beginning of all their games, they seem to be losing, but then by the end of the third quarter, they've almost doubled how much they had.
It may be a bit of, what's it called, you know, a bluff. The Warriors, you know, they're undefeated so far. Perhaps they want their other opponents to you know, relax a bit. Tell them at the start, oh, sorry guys, you're stronger than us, don't worry. And then in the second, third, and fourth quarter, they come back unexpectedly. So here's Hubertus in his prime position at the free throw line. First is
and he makes it
swish.
In. Oh, 31 gives him another slap.
Almost every that's the Vilnius way, the way of the Iron Wolves. 2 perfect free throws from number 21.
And now it's 12-3 for the Iron Wolves. I bet the Warriors are starting to get a little heated now.
Oh yeah. 2 tall players working in accordance with each other. They get to finish off the move, and that makes it 12-5 for the Iron Wolves. 21 threads his way through, 55 with the jump shot, hits the backboard. does not go in, but he gets a foul. And as you notice, the Warriors already have 3 fouls in the first quarter. They're looking a little aggressive, maybe intimidating. And they don't want the other team to get past, but they really need to calm down a bit, because after 5, once they've used up the 5 fouls, every foul is awarded with a free throw. And if you put Hubertus there, then that's an automatic 2 points. And 50, number 50 has been playing for the longest time so far, ever. Maybe the coaches forgot about him, I'm not sure, but...
I think it's definitely to do, like, when the starters you put on are working well together, you don't want to change anything.
That's a very good point, and they are working. They're working very well against this, you know, upper dog in the tournament, so...
I think the Warriors are just always the loudest, and always, like, you always hear their bench.
Oh yeah, they're communicating.
And I think that's what makes them one of the biggest opponents.
14 with
Whoa.
a perfect free throw.
Because they're able to talk the talk and walk the walk, you know?
Talk the talk, yeah, you're right. And there's number 14, Ben, with his second shot.
Yep. And again, 10 is starting to press. We saw this last game. They start pressing very early on.
Hand off to 21. Dribbles through the legs, handling. The screen from 50 lets him take the three-shot point. Throw.
But he misses.
But he misses, yes. We finished each other's
sentences.
Oh my god. All right, so number 13 here to 23. Makes the extra pass to 14 under the net. Can he go for the and one? He gets it. And there's a foul called. It will be an inbound ball here for the Warriors. Gets the ball, goes for the jump shot, hits the rim,
misses.
Grabs the rebound.
But he gets
it's a one-man action here, but he goes out to the three-point line to number 10. Drives in a bit. And the Iron Wolves grab the ball. 31, going up strong.
And
32
with a
under the
beautiful
net.
pass, it's given. Oh, but he misses the layup.
Almost got that layup there.
10 goes down the court. Passes to 14, and he gets it.
All right. Finally, the Warriors seem to find some coordination under the net. And the score goes up to 13-9 for the Iron Wolves. Just a 4-point lead.
2 shots have been given. There's a foul on number 21.
21, that's the deadly free throw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yep. He just, I think he's got a record of at least 4 times in a row getting both free throws in and just swishing it. This is his favorite spot on court. Just watch this, Victoria. It's amazing. Swish number 1. And I'm calling it, and if I don't, my name is not Max Moody. There you go. Yeah, that's number 21 for you. He's on the Lithuanian national team.
That's incredible.
It is. Let's look over here at the camera. So, yeah, for what is that? That's not the full first quarter. That's just the first 6 minutes of the first quarter, and it's already 15-9. Yeah, like I expected. They both got to 10 points pretty quickly.
Yes.
And so, you know, what do you think about the underdogs, the ones who have more losses than wins, are beating, you know, the 3-0 team?
I think again the same thing happened when they played against Budapest. You know, everyone that was also the underdog, and then in the beginning they were winning by almost 10 points. But then again, slowly but surely, Warriors got back, and by the end of the game they won by almost 20 points. So I think we keep seeing with them that they end up losing in the beginning, but then when it comes to the end, they get more fired up, more angry, and they start winning by a lot of points.
Yeah. So do you think Iron Wolves will be keeping number 50 on for the remainder of the first quarter, maybe first half?
I think they will. I
hope to see it. He's a great contribution, you know?
Oh, no,
he's not on there. He's taking a break, but we'll see him soon for sure.
I'm sure we'll see him soon.
As for the Warriors, they kept number 25 and 14. Number 10's there too. They've got their star players here. They really need to rack up the points here. So 25 asks for the pass and goes for the jump shot. And there you go. 15 to 11. Finally, both
the time on
10.
the bench seemed to pay off.
Yep. 31 here facing off his opponent, looking for a screen. There's 21 with the three-point shot.
Oh.
He's better from the free throw line. Okay, number 14.
Oh, and he goes right around number 21.
Long
and
pass
10
to
gets
10.
An open shot for
Three-point
three-pointer.
shot.
And he makes
Oh, he makes it. Finally, the Warriors catching up. A 1-point difference now. 15 to 14
See,
for
this
the
is what I
Iron
was
Wolves.
talking about. They always come back. They always find a way to come back.
Maybe they're done bluffing.
Uh-huh.
Number 10 here, blocking Hubertas. Oh, he loses handles on the ball, and number 13 with the fast break. What will he do? Will he dunk it? He takes the easy layup. Good choice. Good choice. 15 to 16. Warriors in the lead finally.
Always taking the safe move, making sure to get your team above your ego.
Like you noted, the Warriors on the bench, cheering
Yes.
on, playing just as hard as the 5 on court. 31 with the three-point shot. Oh, and that's a response to the Warriors, making it 18 to 16 for the Iron Wolves. Number 10 here at the west side. Goes to the corner. 14 had a shot.
Comes in and takes a shot and makes
All
the
right.
shot. 18-18.
Finally becoming more of a tennis match type of game, back and forth.
Yeah.
18-18 tied up. 21 finds 31. His lucky brother.
Oh, and 55 is back on the court.
Back into the hands of the Warriors. Did not let one through. Let's see if they can take the lead.
.32 takes the shot and misses. Ooh.
And quick timeout called here. Not sure what happened there, but I saw one thing that was interesting. Number 31 from Vilnius gave the coach a very, very sarcastic thumbs up in the face. Like,
Yes.
I don't know about that. It might be a technical call, but, you know, that's Vilnius. They are a bit, you know, heated time and again.
I think the Warriors almost don't want to go off the court. They seem like they finally gotten up and spirits, you know.
Yeah.
They're finally getting their rhythm back. Then again, the Iron Wolves, I think they're also wanting to fight back now. I think we can see both like anger from both sides of the court.
It's like the start of the game again, like 0-0,
Yes,
but this time both teams are riled up
Yes.
instead of, you know.
They've
just-
gotten a feel for one another, and
Yeah.
now they're just ready to play.
So, all right, blue team comes out again. No number 50 still. It's 31-21, the dynamic duo.
They are a very dynamic duo, but do you think it's bad to leave a player on for the entire 4 quarters?
Yeah, I was interviewing Hubertas, that number 21, and he told me, you know, it does get tiring. He played every single game from start to finish, yet he's still the MVP, who got all the points, so he realized that his team really needs him on the team, and that's why he keeps going for it. But in the end, it does get a little, you know, irritating and fatiguing.
That's what I would think too, especially if you go like back-to-back games. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like, you have one game in between, but that's not enough to fully rest.
There's, oh,
Wow.
and
Especially now, knowing that Warriors had had a game like right before the previous one, it's really impressive knowing that they're pulling through right now. And once again, their bench is screaming for them, giving them inspiration.
yeah, Hubertas
21 takes
with
the
a
shot.
3-point shot. 44 under the basket, doesn't get it. And it's 21-18 for the Warriors. And ladies and gentlemen,